This is the ESPN Garage, presented by Fran.
What we're going to do today is we're just going to assemble. We've got the motor installed final. We're going to put the headers on it. We're going to put the intercooler, the radiator, the exhaust, the oil coolers, fuel lines.
Oh, it's bitchin'. This thing's coming out cool. Like Nelson says, it's a science project.
The slogan here at Nelson Racing Engines is "We make horsepower." Well, let's see just how they make it.
We wanted the stock hood latch to still work, so we split the intercoolers so you can still use the stock hood latch. Makes it more like it's, you know, daily, everyday car. Yeah.
Whether this is a streetable race car or a raceable street car, tires will be important.
Tires got here. The drag slick, 100% for drag racing. It's a 28-inch tall, 1050 wide tire. This is a Z-rated high-speed radial, which we'll be able to use for open road racing events and also on the street every day. Plus, they're going to look really cool.
There's a lot going on under this hood, so the Camaro will need a beefy alternator.
This is a 200 amp alternator, which normally a car like this comes with a 65 amp alternator. So, but we went to the extra capacity basically just to, we have 2 fuel pumps, 2 electric fans that are cooling transmission cooler, oil cooler. David wants a cigarette lighter and a radio, so.
So much of this science experiment is a one-off, and much of it revolves around keeping this small block cool.
What we have here is a custom-built Ron Davis radiator.
Wait, let me get this bolt out of this side, which is trick.
It's a dual-pass radiator, which means it goes through the radiator twice.
Goes in, over, down, over.
And it also has dual 1.25-inch cores, which are huge. Right here are the fuel lines that Bent did for us. These are normally, the size of these fuel lines is, these are half-inch lines right here, and we've got 2 sets of half-inch lines for 16 injectors, so it supports a lot of fuel flow. What makes this header special is we make it out of 321 stainless because of the extreme heat this will see. This thing will literally be incandescent. It gets so much heat. So you got to make it out of the best materials. All the flanges are thick, half-inch flanges. And then this connection here, rather than using gaskets, we use an aircraft V-band connection, which eliminates the gaskets. All right, we're mounting the turbocharger. This is what makes all the beans.
And if you happen to be a bean counter, well, this motor will definitely keep you busy.
This motor makes 1,580 horsepower and 1,543 foot-pounds of torque. It actually makes 1,540 foot-pounds at 3,800 RPM.
Now it's time to install a custom fab cold air induction for the turbo system. Just be sure to keep the bomb away from small farm animals.
Just chickens. It likes to suck up chickens.
By the looks of things, this car is gonna fly. And the graphics David is working on will keep to this theme.
Yeah, we had the nose art drawn up. It's really cool. It'll be the very, very last thing that goes on the car.
The F-bomb is getting close to completion, and soon we're all going to get to see if it was worth the wait.
end result with the car is just something that's bold, different, and makes a statement that you're going to remember. You know, I want to build something that's exciting, and you know, this is exciting to me. I like doing things that are off the wall and are a challenge, and this is one of them.
It's way cool. I can't wait to just take it around the block.
Coming up, David has set records in one Camaro. Now he's looking to make this Camaro go just as fast.
No, I mean, this is just crazy. It's over the top.
We'll see if he can do it next on Hot Rod TV. It's a reinvented 73 Camaro being built fast and right at Nelson Racing Engines.
It's an honor for me to build a car for him because it's just, you know, you're building it for one of the top guys there is. Plus, he's 261 mile an hour, fastest production car in the world. I mean, the list goes on, and you name it. So it's exciting for me. It's an honor.
Tom Nelson and his team have been on this project for quite a while, making the car powerful yet safe. Well, now it's time to see what happens as a reborn Camaro meets a speed demon who's about to take his first solo spin.
I have not even driven this car around the block by myself yet. We've been doing hot laps out at Nelson Racing Engines, just around and around doing burnouts and things, and we'll get it to the drag strip, but right now, today, we just need to find out if this thing's gonna hook up and go straight, if it'll stop, if the throttle's gonna stick open, that type of thing.
David's debuting his F-bomb at the Camarillo Airport because nothing says fast car quite like a runway.
You know, we've spent at least a year building this thing back and forth at Nelson Supercars, and you know, this is a big moment. I have to admit, I think everybody's enthusiasm was wearing off towards the end as the money was just festering and the time was falling away. But as soon as we fired it up and drove it around the block, you know, we're stoked. This thing drives so much better than anybody would think a 1,500 horsepower car could. Fires right up, idles in gear, runs cool. We're really looking forward to driving it.
I'm real excited. It's been a long time running to get this thing going, so everybody here is like electric right now.
Tom Nelson's brother came to see the fireworks in his Ferrari.
Well, I think there's a little bit of smack talk going on. You know, Nelson's brother has got this Ferrari, and it's a screaming, you know, virtually 10,000 RPM motor. We're going to see how it holds up against good old American iron with a couple turbos on it.
It started out as an idea. Now it's time to launch this ride. Dare to be different. That's the editorial doctrine of Hot Rod Magazine. Well, this is a car that takes that pledge to new heights.
And I've committed that I'm going to drive this thing just like a regular car every single day for at least a month. The big thing about that Nelson motor is that it's pretty tame. It idles smooth, has good, you know, throttle response, drivability, and, you know, we'll find out what it's like to really drive 1,500 horse every single day.
It looks like the bomb will get driven a lot. So if you happen to be in Southern California on your way to work and an Army Green 73 Camaro pulls up to the stoplight next to you, be warned. If your right foot is feeling kind of lucky, just hold off, because you're going to find out what this Ferrari found out. You don't have a chance.
So now talk to me about the race, though. I mean, how did things actually work out? I mean, we were way ahead of the Ferrari.
Yeah, we were pretty much half throttle than the Ferrari, but it turns out Ferrari has a better stopping package than old Chevy does.
Yeah, I think he's got the...
I'll ask you questions. So you guys go out and race and stuff all the time?
Yep, we've been racing go-karts since we were about 9, 10. You know what, right in the beginning, it seemed like I had him for a second there, because I think he was smoking the tires. And then after about 10 miles per hour, it seemed like he was about a half a track. So I think next time, he'll give me a half a track start, and I think I might beat him.
We'll see you next time here on Hot Rod Television.